Hello, creative people! A warm welcome to my channel, Live Your Dream, which is all about embroidery, illustration, pets, gardening, traveling, and much more. Please do consider to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell icon to get the notification. Leave your comments on the comment section below. Do follow us on Instagram for more updates. Today, I'll be talking about needles for hand embroidery. A needle is a main stitching tool that has a sharp tip at one end, which is used to pierce through the fabric. The other end of the needle has a small hole or opening called an eye. The thread is passed through this eye. Needles come in various types and sizes. Now, we'll look into features of a needle. Needle has three parts: eye, shaft, and point. An eye of a needle varies in size and shape. It is designed to accommodate most commonly used threads for the project for which it is named. For example, embroidery needles have a long, slender eye to handle decorative threads, while between needles have a tiny round eye to handle fine threads required for quilting. Size refers to the shaft of the needle. The larger the size number, the smaller the shaft of the needle. Some needles are long, such as doll needles. To complete a doll or decorative project, a particular length is required. The needle chart shows the comparison of lengths of various needles. The point of the needle varies depending upon the end use. Most needles have a sharp point, while others have points with shapes designed for specific fabrics or techniques. For example, a rounded tip works best for tapestry and knits, so that it can slip through the thread fibers. A wedge-shaped point pierces leather and vinyl without distortion. Now, the confusion is how to choose a correct needle when so many appears to be similar. Close examination shows that there are important differences like needle length, shaft diameter, type of the point, and size of the eye, all different and have a reason for being. So, where to start? Most needles are named for a particular project. If you don't find a specific needle by name, then think of what that needle has to do for you. For example, handle heavy thread, sew through vinyl, or leave a very tiny hole. Still not sure which needle to choose? Then purchase an assorted needle box and test each until you like the result. A needle should always be comfortable to our hand. For example, many people use the larger embroidery needle, which is easier for the fingers to hold. Some choose betweens because they leave a very tiny hole, no matter what the project is. Each style comes in several sizes. Different types of needles used in hand embroidery and other needleworks are sharps, double eye sharp needle, or easy threading, or calyx eye, milliner's needles, straws, ballpoint needles, betweens or quilting needles, crevalle or embroidery needles, darners or darning needles, tapestry or cross-stitch needles, chenille needles, flat needles, felting needles, bodkins, glovers or leather needles, curved embroidery or upholstery needles, beading needles, twist beading needles, mattress needle, curved mattress needle, punch needles, doll needles, Sahiko needles. Now we'll look into each needle in detail. Sharps are general purpose sewing needles used by dressmakers around the world for common sewing purpose on almost any fabric. They have a sharp point and a short round eye to provide added strength and just large enough to accommodate thread. They are of medium length. Size 16, 17 and 18 are also known as carpet sharps, most commonly used to manufacture hand carpets and rugs. Double eye sharp needles or easy threading or calyx eye are pointed needles with a round double eye and a slot able to carry two strands of threads, which minimizes fabric friction. The thread is pressed through the slot at the top of the needle, where it clicks into the slot and remains secure. They are great for doing two colors in a needlework project. Milliner's needles are traditionally used in hat making. These needles are long with round eyes and are now commonly used for basting, pleating, fancy decorative stitching like smocking, or even some type of beadwork. They are similar to ordinary sharps but longer. Straws are fine needles with a short round eye and a sharp point. Excellent for basting, pleating, and decorative stitches. Straws pass quickly and easily through the fabric. Straw needles are sometimes referred to as milliner's needles as they were also traditionally used in hat making. Ballpoint needles are short sewing needles having a round end which allows the needle to pass through the fibers easily rather than snagging or cutting through them. It is also used to stitch knit fabrics as it does not damage the fibers. Betweens or quilting needles are very short, fine needles with a round eye and sharp point, making them particularly suitable for penetrating fine weaves and even heavy fabrics. This versatile needle is widely used by quilters to create quick and even stitching. These are used for small, intricate stitching and detailed handwork. The popular size used by the most experienced quilters are either size 11 or size 12. Size 7, 8 and 9 are recommended for the beginners for stitching quilts. Reveal or embroidery needles have a long eye, making them more suitable for easy threading of thicker and multiple strands of threads, which make them perfect for decorative stitching. They are used for most embroidery work on tightly woven fabric. The more popular size used in embroidery are size 7 and 9. Darners or darning needles are large in diameter with an elongated large eye, usually with semi-blunt point. A long eye and their length allows us to draw our thread over large gaps in the fabric. They are designed to sew knitted pieces together as well as for mending socks. Sizes 14 to 18 are commonly known as yarn or wool darners. Tapestry or cross-stitch needles are large eye needles allows the user to thread tapestry wool or 6-stranded cotton thread or even ribbons easily. The blunt tapestry point enables the needle to pass through canvas without tearing or splitting its fibers. They are great for counted cross-stitch and stitching on knits. Useful for ribbon embroidery also. Chenille needles have large, long eyes with a very sharp point to penetrate closely woven fabrics. Thick strands and metallic threads can pass through the needle eye with ease. Ideal for heavy embroidery work and is used in the art of crevalle embroidery and ribbon embroidery. Flat needles are used to embroider with plate metallic embroidery threads. Felting needles are L-shaped sharp needles meant for repeatedly jabbing on felt wool. They come with different types of points like triangle, star, spiral, reverse triangle, etc., suitable for various felts. Bodkins are thick, medium-length needle, has a long, elongated eye with either a rounded or blunt point end. Some have two or more eyes. These are used to thread cords, elastics, ribbons, or tapes through pre-made tubes in the cloth or a garment. Bodkins can be made out of a wide range of materials such as bone, metal, plastic, etc. Glovers or leather needles have unusual sharp triangular cutting points, allowing it to penetrate through thick layers of fabric without tearing or causing unnecessary aberration. They can also be used for hand sewing on suede, vinyl, and soft plastics. Curved embroidery or upholstery needles have a medium-long eye and come in different sizes. They are fine needles useful for decorative embroidery, invisible stitching, and delicate beadwork. The size 10 number curved needle are used for finest embroidery threads. They are used to secure threads on the back of the embroidery, especially in situations where the fabric is very taut and the back of the stitches are small. Beading needles are very fine needles with long, narrow eyes, long shafts, and sharp tips. This thin nature makes the needle pass through the holes of tiny beads easily and to pick a lot of beads comfortably on the needle at once. These needles come in different lengths. They are made from the finest steel wire, which is fantastic for beads, pearls, and sequins to be used in the art of stringing pearls. Available in sharp points or ball points. Twist beading needles are made of fine twisted steel wire with a large flexible eye. Each size of beading needle is made of different diameter of wire. This needle is a perfect choice for threading beads on silk cords or ribbons. They are very flexible and resist breakage. Madras needles are long, sturdy needles used for sewing heavy fabrics used in upholstery work, tufting, tying quilts, and for general repair. Curved Madras needles are also available in the market, which is ideal for upholstery seats where only one side of the fabric is accessible. Punch needle is very much like a normal needle, but has a metal tip with a hole through which the yarn or thread runs. A handle provides firm grip while working. Doll needles are extra long with a large eye and a sharp point used for doll making and soft toys, where thread often needs to travel through thick wadding. Sashiko needle has uniform width all the way up to the tip and has a large eye so that it can be threaded easily. Perfect for decorative stitch technique Sashiko. These needles are also used for applique work and other craft projects. Comparison of regular needles and specialized needles assorted with their respective sizes. Specialized needles with their respective sizes. Specialized craft needles with their respective sizes. Different needles with their respective sizes and uses. Now, we will look into other tools and equipments one by one in detail in the next video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for much more. If you like this video, please do consider to like, share, subscribe and click on the bell icon below to get the notification on our next updates. Leave your comments on the comment section. Do follow us on Instagram.